the first brothers and the generations of promise. Adam and Eve had two sons, Cain, the older, and Abel, the younger. Cain worked in the fields, planting and harvesting crops. Abel cared for sheep and gentle little lambs. One day, they both decided to give gifts to God. Cain brought some of his crops. Abel chose the very best of his sheep. God was pleased with Abel's gift because it came from a loving and thankful heart. But Cain's gift did not please him. Cain's face grew dark with anger. God spoke to him gently. "Why are you upset? If you do what is right, you will be accepted. But if you choose wrong, sin is waiting to control you. Be careful and rule over it." Cain did not listen. One day, he called Abel to the field. Abel went, not knowing the danger. There, Cain attacked his brother and killed him. God called out, "Cain, where is your brother Abel?" "I don't know," Cain replied. "Am I my brother's keeper?" God's voice was filled with sorrow. "What have you done? Your brother's blood cries to me from the ground." Because of his choice, Cain could no longer grow crops as before. He would wander far from home. Cain was afraid that someone might harm him. But God, still showing care, placed a special mark on him so no one would kill him. Cain left and settled in a land called Nod. He built a city, and his children and grandchildren became makers of music, tools, and shepherds. But pride and violence also grew among them. After Abel's death, Adam and Eve had another son named Seth. Eve said, "God has given me another child to take Abel's place." From Seth's family, people began to worship God again. The years passed. Adam lived 930 years and had many children. One generation followed another, each son living long years, having children and passing on the gift of life. Among these generations was a man named Enoch. He loved God so much that he walked with him every single day. Enoch's life was not just long, it was close to God's heart. One day, he was gone from the earth, because God took him to be with him, and Enoch never experienced death. Many years later, in Seth's family line, a man named Lamech had a baby boy. He named him Noah, saying, "This child will bring us comfort from the hard work and pain of the ground." Noah's life would become an important part of God's plan. But that is a story for another day. Recap for little minds. Jealousy can lead to bad choices, but we can choose love instead. God cares for people, even after they do wrong. Walking with God, like Enoch, is the best way to live. God's promises continue through families and generations. Questions to think about. 1. Why did God like Abel's gift? 2. What happened to Cain after he heard Abel? 3. Who was the man who walked closely with God? 4. Which baby was born at the end of this story?